The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
The Raiders have reportedly been looking in and are interested in Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys to be their next franchise quarterback. Yes, that does sound crazy, but if you look at it, Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell are most likely not going to be the option for the Las Vegas Raiders for the foreseeable of the future. And if we look at in terms of who's in the draft coming up this year, let's say the Raiders blow, and none of us want that, but the way these quarterbacks are playing in training camp, this is a very serious, thing. This is not a joke. This is a very serious thing. And we hope that we get a franchise guy. Both these guys are sucking in training camp right now. If we go out there and lay an egg and win 5 or 6 games, what are we going to do? We'll be in no man's land. Because the top 3 picks, Shedeur Sanders is going to go in those top 3. Shedeur Sanders is supposed to have an amazing year. He'll go in those top 3. I can't name a single other quarterback from that draft class who is worthy of going in the top 10. Let's say we end up with the 8th pick again, and there's no Tyree Wilson this time. Who the hell are we going to pick? There's no one there. We pick a defensive guy, and then we give Dak Prescott that huge contract that he got with the Dallas Cowboys just a few years ago. I believe he's going to be a free agent after this upcoming season. And obviously, as we know the Cowboys really well, the Cowboys are going nowhere. The Eagles are going to win that division. I think the Giants are a dark horse, to make the wild card just for the sake of it. Cowboys are going to finish 3rd in the division, But Dak Prescott to the Las Vegas Raiders, and that's a Silver and Black Attack insider.
Yeah, so Dak, I think he's a good player. We saw Tua just recently got $50 million plus per year, which, really shocked me. I don't think he's worthy of that money. And you look at a guy like Dak, I think he's accomplished more than Tua. He's won more big playoff games, and he can get it done when it matters. Obviously the Cowboys they've choked in the playoffs, but I don't think it's been all of Dak's fault necessarily. The coaching's been suspect there. The defense at times has been suspect there. And Dak, when you look at, we had Derek Carr for a lot of years. And if you use him as a benchmark, which I often do as a fan, Dak has consistently outperformed Derek. His teams have gotten further, and he's consistently played better. He's thrown infinitely more touchdowns and a lot less picks. So he's an efficient quarterback. He'll get you 10, 11 games every year. When you look at our roster, stack it up against the Cowboys, I think we have more game-changing players. We have a better overall roster. And you could argue we have a better coach than the Cowboys. So you insert their quarterback into our team, and I think you're going to look at 11 to 12 wins. I don't think we're going to unseat the Chiefs with Dak. I don't think we're a better team than them, but I think we'll be a consistent wild card contender with Dak Prescott. We can even win a playoff game. And so I think, like you said, we're going to be in no man's land. The reports have been not good with Aiden and Gardner in training camp so far. And so I don't think we're going to be bad enough to get a top 3 pick, but we're also not going to be good enough to contend. And so paying Dak, just like you saw the Atlanta Falcons do with Kirk Cousins last season, I think you could see a similar thing with us and Dak Prescott in the next offseason.
Yeah, Raider Nation, we'll keep you updated on this. This is not going to be the case for a while. We're not going to know if Dak Prescott's going to be really, it's going to be a serious thing coming to the Raiders for a really long time. But we wanted to get this video out to you guys because it is Raiders news, and it is really big for us. As right now we're really in like I said a million times, a no man's land situation with the quarterback room right now. And another thing to point out is for this upcoming season, Anthony Brown is a name to look out for. And you heard it here first. A few guys have maybe said it, but Anthony Brown could really show out for the Raiders and be that 3rd quarterback and then work his way up the ranks, given that Gardner and Aiden are struggling in the real season during game speed. Anthony Brown started for the Ravens one game, not very good, but better than what we have so far, I think. So Raider Nation, like, comment, subscribe. This was a fun video we made. But it's all serious, and like, share, comment, subscribe, get us to that 1,000 mark. We're almost there. We're almost at 800 and we're growing every day. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you later.